What's up, y'all? It's your girl T. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. We are starting another vlog today. Today is Saturday. It's a Saturday morning. Excuse my mid personality right now. Just waking up not too long ago. I've probably been awake for an hour now. You saw me strip my bed, throw some laundry in, make my breakfast. And now I'm just gonna make some coffee. Today is really going to be a reset Saturday. I'm not sure yet if this vlog will continue into tomorrow. Excuse me. But for sure, today is a reset Saturday. We're doing laundry, we're cleaning. We're actually going to do a closet clean out as well. I really need to get that done. And although it's a warm and beautiful day, it's February. Like, I don't expect it to be this warm. Like, it's supposed to be 80 degrees today. I'm grateful, don't get me wrong, but like, something just doesn't sit right with me when it's 80 degrees in February in Southern California. But anyway, I'm gonna make my coffee. You guys have seen me make this a million and one times. There's nothing different. I'm going to be using the same ingredients, if you will. And I'm making my instant coffee because I still have not gotten pods for my Nespresso. First of all, I try not to order off of Amazon. Second of all, I just haven't been to the mall to go to the store to buy some. So that's that. And that is one of the reasons why I actually keep instant coffee on hand, because whenever I run out of my pods, and then, like, you know how life be happening and you just don't be remembering, especially in perimenopause, brain fog is real. But no, I think I was honestly I was in the mall one day last week. I remember now because I ran into Master P. If there's a celebrity that I always run into here, it is Master P. Ever since I moved here, the first time I ran into him was at USC. I was kind of roaming the campus after I visited the California African American Museum. It's pretty much right there in the same proximity as USC. But anyway, he's always been cool, laid back. No, I don't have a picture because that's not my vibe. I don't do that. But yeah, I always just speak and keep going, you know what I mean? And I think celebrities appreciate that, but I've never fanned out anyways. Like, yeah, that's not me. But anyway, I'm gonna make my coffee. I'm trying to figure out what my life is gonna be this weekend, other than today being a reset. I would rather today be a reset than tomorrow, which is Sunday after church, because I'm already going to have to cook, do some meal prep for the next couple of days. But anyway, I actually kind of started this last night. Yesterday evening after work. I did 3 loads of laundry after work yesterday, and today I have 2 to do. I need to do, as you see, I've started my linens, and then I still need to do my towels and washcloths, and that'll be it for laundry. But I do really want to get to a closet clean out today. So while I'm popping my gums, let me get to making this coffee. I'm just using the Nespresso Blonde. I've been using this for a while, and honestly the reason why I started using this one is because Trader Joe's used to have this this instant I can't remember if it was instant coffee for iced coffee, but anyway, it had a red lid to it, and I really liked that one, but they don't carry that one anymore. I don't know why. So now they just have this Columbia one, and I don't really care for it. It just tastes like, it tastes bitter and burnt. Like it just doesn't taste like it should be tasting. So anyway, I'm just using this, and I always use 2 teaspoons, or I'll do a teaspoon and a half. It just depends on how strong I want my coffee to be. This says it's espresso, but I don't know about it. I don't know about it. I sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon. This part I don't always do, but because I'm working on my gut health, I have been adding cinnamon where I can. I usually always put it like in my oatmeal and my yogurt. In last week's vlog when I made my yogurt bowl, I don't think I showed y'all, but I did put cinnamon in it, and you may have been able to notice it through the short clip. I don't know. But anyway, cinnamon is a good digestive aid. So yes, that is so important. And I used to put cinnamon in my coffee quite frequently, and then I just stopped. I don't know why, but anyway, but coffee in itself is a good it's a good digestive aid also. That's why when people say, oh no, I can't have coffee because it'll have them going to the bathroom, it does that, but like not for me in that kind of way, you know what I mean? But it does help for sure. And it also helps when you don't load it down with like too much, you know what I mean? Because I see these people going to like Starbucks or whatever coffee shop they go to, and they just load all the ingredients, and it's like everything that they put in there, it's like has fat in it, it has high sugar content in it, and like it's just not healthy. And then you guys know I always put brown sugar in my coffee. Today I'm just going to use a tablespoon, and I always make sure, usually, so I just use 1 tablespoon in my coffee. That's more than enough. And of course I got my hot water. Yes, it is dark. Yes, I like my coffee strong because I like the taste of a coffee. And then I just use Trader Joe's soy milk. This soy milk is on the shelf there. It's organic. It only has water and organic soybeans. Hopefully y'all can see that. And this is what I mean by minimal ingredients. That's what makes the coffee healthy. That's what makes that's what makes the coffee do what it needs to do to aid your digestive system. It's a known fact. If you don't know, do your research. And I always just do like a splash. I don't really like to load my drink down with the non-dairy milk. Only with my iced coffees, but lately I've been wanting warm coffee, so that's what I'm having today. I'm trying to wait for the laundry to finish washing that first load so I can swap it out before I start my Bible study, because I don't want to be interrupted. Let's take a sip together. Perfection. It's something about the cinnamon. The cinnamon gives it that extra and I kind of feel like it seems like it brings out like the taste of the coffee, you know what I mean? I'm gonna wait for these clothes to finish and swap them out, and then I'm gonna get into Bible study this morning. About to start the book of Exodus. I finished Genesis, and man, what an eye-opener for the genealogy, lineage. Like, there's so much knowledge in the book of Genesis. If you have it, I encourage you to just study it a little bit. You learn a lot in Genesis. So I'm going to start the book of Exodus today. And oh, real quick, let me talk about this real quick before I start. when Lent comes, I will be starting a reading plan with the She Reads Truth brand. They have a Lent plan, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be covering the Book of Psalms, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the plan for Lent. And once I receive my study book and all the things, I will share with you all. But you can always go on the website. Yeah, I'm not a gatekeeper of anything. But anyway, we're starting the book of Exodus. And one thing I love about this Bible is that at the beginning of every book, it gives you like a summary of the author, the time frame, what it's about. And also it gives you a study guide for it. And when I say study guide, it gives you like what chapters to read, and also it gives you additional scriptures from other books of the Bible to help you understand more and put it together, instead of you trying to figure it out and do the guessing work. So that's one of the things that I like about this Bible. But this isn't the first Bible like that. Like, I think, honestly, I'm not gonna say most, but like my study Bible, I used that for years. Like, there was so much commentary for that Bible, just like, so I learned so much reading that Bible. But this is what I've had for 2 years now, and I'm still enjoying it. I'm not sure if I'm going to transition to another translation or not. I'm comfortable with this one, and maybe it's time for me to get out of my comfort zone in regards to the Bible. But anyway, I'm going to start Exodus. But I know I will not finish Exodus before I start the Lent plan, which is fine. I'll read both of them together. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I may pause Exodus until after Lent. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see how I feel about it. I can't wait till my study book comes so I can see how the plan is structured, because if you go on the website, it doesn't show you anything. Like, that brand, they really don't want to give anything away. They just show you like basically the cover and tell you like what it includes, and that's it. But you don't really get the visual of the layout of it. The brand again is She Reads Truth, and this will be my first time actually purchasing one of their study books, or is it study workbooks, whatever. They have them, I think, for every book of the Bible. But anyway, this one is specifically for Lent. And now I'm just going to get into the book of Exodus. I'm not going to keep talking because y'all know I get to yapping. The verse that I put on the intro page is Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. It says, "I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the place of slavery." They put this like on the opposite page. Like, if anything in that verse, that's what stands out. I am the Lord your God. So do with that what you will, but I encourage you to open your Bible and read it for yourself, build your relationship with God. And yeah, so that's what I'm about to do right now. Get into Exodus. Again, this is the Christian Standard Bible translation version, however you want to say it. It is the She Reads Truth brand. Okay, y'all, let's get to this closet clean out. We're gonna start with the middle closet first. I don't know if I'm gonna do the linen closet. The linen closet is okay, but the coat closet, that's coat closet slash storage closet, it's questionable. It's a hot mess. But I do want to clear out these clothes, so that's what we're gonna do. There's a lot in here that I do not wear, so I want to get rid of some stuff. And then the stuff on the top shelf up here is my balcony chair cushions. I am thinking about getting rid of the orange ones or coral color and just keeping these. I'm not sure yet, we will see, but as far as the top shelf go, it's okay. It's not chaos. It's nothing that I really need to focus on, but like my clothes that are hanging, my drawers, my shoes, there's a lot that I don't wear anymore. So we're just gonna go through this real quick, and I wish I would have brought my reusable IKEA bag upstairs, but I'll go down to the car and get that eventually.
Nice looking tree.
Okay, y'all, so even though I like a good two-piece, I don't know if I want to keep this or not. I like it, but I don't like it. Like, it doesn't fit well in like the crotch area, I guess you could say. I don't know, like when I bought it, it was like I loved it, but after wearing it a few times, I'm like, it kind of looks like, it look like peas. I don't know. But I think I'm gonna let this go. Yeah, we should let it go. I don't know, I'm feeling like basics again, so I think, excuse me. Well, I know, not I think, but I know, like, I'm just gonna go back to basics, like what I'm used to, I guess you could say. I really need to find some mix and match items, because a lot of this stuff I just wear to church. Like, you guys know my regular is like sweats or leggings and a t-shirt, like something like that. Or like biker shorts and a t-shirt during the warm months. But what I think I'm going to do is actually buy a few pieces that I can mix and match, and that way I can get out of the soccer mom look, because your girl is trying to catch her man, if you know what I mean. But only the man God has for me. Okay. So, and I think I'm going to keep these two-piece skirt sets. I really like these, especially in the summertime. They're just easy breezy to throw on for church. And I don't think prints really go out of style. I think the prints that I have are pretty like basic and nothing crazy. I low-key want to keep this dress. I like this dress. I think I'm going to keep this one, but I think I'm going to keep this one because it like cinches my waist in, but like this one, it kind of looks like, I don't know, a sheet, a curtain. I think it's time to let this one go. And then this dress, I only wore it once, but I'm going to let it go just because I don't really like the way that it fits. Like, because the torso is so short, it really like pushes my boobs up, and I don't like it. So we're gonna get rid of her. Low key, I probably should get rid of these because they're just super duper big on me, and I don't think I like that look. But it's like, these are the only like black pants that I have. The other ones that I have, they're more like straight leg, and I don't really like those either. So I'm trying to figure out if I should keep these two pair or not until I buy some new ones. I think I'm gonna hold on to them for now. We'll see. I think I'm gonna get rid of this also because I don't really wear it that much, and like I said, I like a good two-piece, but this, I don't know, it's just a little too plain for me. Alright, so this is what the closet is looking like now, the hanging clothes. Now let's get into these drawers and these shoes. Oh, this isn't taking as long as I thought it would, but then again, I don't have a lot of stuff. Let's start with the shoes and then we'll get into the clothes. So as y'all can see, I have shoes on top of the boxes. These are like my summer sandals, beach slides. Beach flip-flops. These are flip-flops. I think I'm just gonna keep these because these are the ones that I typically wear to the beach. And also these. These I bought last year. I think I'm going to keep these. I didn't wear them that often. Let me try them on. For some reason I feel like they ended up being too big, even though I had tried them on. No, I don't think it's that. I think my feet were sliding in them, but we'll figure that out. We're gonna keep these. I usually wear these whenever I go get my pedicures. Now these, I've had them for a while. As you can see, the heels are worn down, so I think I'm gonna get rid of these. They're still in okay shape, but like after 2 years of wearing them, you can tell. These are my Birks. Definitely not getting rid of these. I don't know about y'all, but Birks are just that brand that you don't ever get rid of because they're just so comfy. Here's another pair, my white ones. I don't care. I'm still going to wear them. Still going to wear them. Still going to wear them. Now these Crocs, I don't wear these. I don't wear these. I think I've had them for like 3 or 4 years now. I may have worn them 10 times, but I don't wear them, so I think I'm going to get rid of them. I don't really wear these anymore, so I'm going to get rid of these also. Right now, these are the only dress shoes that I have, so I'm going to keep them, and I love these shoes. They're Bandolinos. These are trail shoes. I'm going to keep those. Slip-on Vans, like the Birks. Never get rid of them until they are falling off the bones. So we're keeping those. Same thing with my Air Force Ones. I typically wear these to the beach just because they're dirty. These are my dirty shoes. So we'll be hanging on to these also. I think I've had these for a while now. As you can see, the sole is starting to wear down, but these are my beach shoes. These Nike Zooms, I think it's time to get rid of these. They're pretty worn down, and I just got a new pair of purple shoes. Like you can see like the creases in them, but then when you wear them, like I can feel how different my foot feels in them. So it's time to get rid of these, even though they may look like they're still good. No. Then these, my work shoes that I just replaced, I kind of feel like I want to keep these a little longer just to wear like on walks or something. And then these, my Air Maxes, I love these shoes. I keep being on the fence about them, but since I'm not absolutely sure I want to get rid of them, I'm just going to keep them. These are the Bandolino sandals that I got last year. I am going to keep these. I absolutely love them. They are so comfortable. So we're going to keep these. And as far as like my drawers, there's nothing that I really want to get rid of except for like some of these old socks. So I'm going to spare y'all. I'm going to spare y'all that. But I really just need to get rid of old socks. And my pajama drawer, we're going to keep the pajamas that we have. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. My workout clothes, I've already gone through them. I think last summer I went through them and got rid of some stuff. But yes, these drawers are good to go. And then we're going to go over to my t-shirt drawer. I went through that, was it last summer or last winter? Sometime last year I went through my t-shirt drawer and got rid of some. So I'm going to go through it again and see, which y'all know I love my tees. So we'll see. Okay, y'all, here is the t-shirt drawer. Let's see if we can get rid of something else. I'm I don't think so at this point. I've narrowed everything down. I have my POC t-shirts in the back, surprisingly. I might could get rid of this Rage t-shirt, but I actually like it because it's kind of simple and it's neutral colors. Definitely not getting rid of my reunion tour t-shirt. These are my church t-shirts. Definitely not getting rid of those. What's this? Oh, this is my Stranger Things t-shirt. Definitely keeping that. Cali t-shirt, Disney t-shirt, Disney t-shirt, Guns N' Roses. I think I can get rid of this one because I don't like the way it fits. So we can put that in the pile. Our pile is here. Oh, now y'all probably tired of hearing me talk about the POC museum, but if you know, you know I'm a huge POC fan. Sometimes I feel like I idolize him, but I really hope and pray that I don't idolize him. I don't think I do. I just think that I really appreciate like what he brought to the culture and being his true authentic self. Don't know why I'm wearing these. I don't need them. But not only what he brought to the culture, like being himself, like it still resonates today. A lot of the things that he spoke on politically and things that go on in the Black community, how we are treated, 2026 and it's still the same. Like what? That's like Pac died in 96. It's 2026. We are still dealing with the same socioeconomic issues, race issues, like all the things are still prevalent today, and it takes us to change those things. So I do my best to play my part. But anyway, I think that's why I talk about Pac a lot, because of what he stood for. I didn't necessarily care for the violence. However, he always stood up for people that needed the support, the help, however you want to say it. Like, I believe he was truly like a good person, and he definitely was ahead of his time. But anyway, I got this one from the exhibit also. It's the rose that grew from concrete. Love this down. The only thing about it is I was smaller then, but their clothes ran small, so I got a size small. And even then, when I was much smaller, I couldn't wear this. But as you can see, it's printed on the inside, and then on the back of it is like a verse from it. So if anything, I'm gonna get back in this shirt. So this is, at this point, I just kind of look at this t-shirt as a souvenir. Love it down. I appreciate them bringing his art to life. It was truly a great immersive museum. I enjoyed every piece of it, but I think this will be the last time that I talk about that last video. If you have not checked it out, check it out. I did insert some photos, a couple of videos from the exhibit. Yes, so I think that is it. Definitely gonna keep my Issa Rae t-shirt that I got from Stoop and Stank. The shirt says it all. I'm rooting for everyone black. Please do not misunderstand me. I am not anti anything. I'm just very pro black. I've always been like this. This isn't anything new. One of my younger brothers can tell you. He used to say I was so militant, which I was. I'm not as much now, but I still believe in my people, like through and through, because that's who I am. I'm not anti anything, but I am pro black, and that's just the way it is, you know? Like, you gotta love who you are. If you don't love who you are, I feel for you. And loving who you are includes your history, like where you come from, your ancestors, all the things. So I encourage you, no matter what color, race, ethnicity that you are, know your history. And that's a real note right there. Know your history. Not only your history, but the history around it. And the more you know, the more you're informed, the more you can make a better decision politically, and then for yourself, your family, where you live. All those type of things affect you knowing who you are. So know who you are. Yeah, but anyway, t-shirt drawer is done. How many did we get rid of? We only got rid of 2. I was thinking about getting rid of this Ice Cube t-shirt because everyone and their mama got this t-shirt, but I love this t-shirt and I live in California, so why not? And Cube, come on now. I grew up on Cube and NWA. Hello. Before I ever visited California, like before I ever moved to California, like I loved music. So like West Coast music was my vibe, was my thing. When they came on, trust me, Too Short, I was a huge Too Short fan back in the day. Trust and believe. So anyway, t-shirt drawer is done. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of it. I actually, because I wear all of these that are in here, even the ones that I'm getting rid of, I wear those too, but like they're like the last ones that I grabbed for, so that's why I was like, they can actually go. But yeah, if you know, you know. I love my novelty tees. I'm a t-shirt girly. T-shirts and leggings, t-shirts and biker shorts, t-shirts and jeans. Give me a good t-shirt, I'm a rock it. But anyway, this year is a year that I want to try to get out of that, but I don't think I will, just because, like I said, I know myself. I know who I am. When I need to dress, I dress, and then when I don't, I don't, and that's what it is. And when I don't have to dress, I'm rocking my tee, okay? But yeah, I think that's it, because as I'm looking at my summer drawer, I've already cleared this out also. There's nothing in there that I want to get rid of. I just really wanted to get rid of the things that I'm truly not wearing right now. And I think that's it for the closet clean out. I think I'll do another video of me cleaning out my coat closet slash storage closet, because baby, she really needs some work. And I actually want to get out of the house a little bit and enjoy some of this sunshine. It is now like around noonish, and yes, it's a beautiful day. It's a warm day, and I don't want to be cooped up in the house trying to, you know what I mean, get rid of stuff. But I've been planning this closet clean out for a couple of weeks now, and I'm glad I finally was able to do it, to get rid of some things, get rid of some shoes. And yes, in the future we will clear out, like I said, my coat closet slash storage closet. But for now, I'm just gonna wrap this up, the closet clean out. And then the next thing is, like, I need to sweep and wipe down my surfaces, remake my bed, because I just pulled those clothes out of the dryer. Those clothes. I just pulled those linens out of the dryer. My towels and washcloths are in the dryer now. So I'm really hoping I can get out of the house by like 2 o'clock and enjoy some of this sunshine. Tomorrow's going to be warm also. So I will definitely be out and about tomorrow. I'm not sure how much I will share tomorrow. I may bring y'all to church with me. I will be greeting tomorrow. I'm greeting every other week instead of every week. But yes, and tomorrow is also Super Bowl Sunday. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, where I'm going to go, who I'm going to hang out with to watch the Super Bowl. We will see. I'm honestly not going to stress about it. If I'm home watching the Super Bowl, that's cool with me, because I got to cook tomorrow anyway to prep for the week. So we will see what happens with that. Anyways, let me go because I'm just talking too much. Plus, I need to charge y'all because yes, the battery is down 20%. Oh, real quick before I go, I had to quit holding that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm leaning. I'm so sorry. I'm leaning because, like I said, we need to get a new tripod. But anyway, as far as the camera goes, I am not going to necessarily upgrade this camera. I am thinking about adding another camera to help when I'm out in public, because I used to take this camera out in public, but last year I stopped because it's too much. It's unnecessary when I can just pull out my phone. However, when I'm out and about, you're always on your phone, and I try to get away from that. But like, people always call me at the odd times, and you know, when you're talking on your phone, you can't record at the same time. So anyway, I am thinking about getting a more compact camera when I'm out and about and on the go. So I have been looking at the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I've also been looking at the Insta360 Ultra, I think is what it is. And honestly, I'm leaning towards the Insta360 Ultra camera because it's just so small. It's smaller than the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I think it'll do what I need it to do. What I need it to do. But outside of that, I also want to invest in a wireless mic, not only for that, but also for this camera, because my audio is not the greatest when I talk, because I am, for the most part, pretty soft spoken, and I've always been that way. So yes, those are the two things I think I want to invest in this year, as far as like my YouTube channel and creating. And I think also the pocket size camera, I think it will help me with capturing more of my day when I'm out and about doing this and that, versus me pulling out, because even a phone is big and bulky, like, really. But also that Insta360 Ultra is magnetic, so you can stick it to something. So like, if I'm in a store, most of the shelves, if I'm not mistaken, are magnetic. I can just pop it on the shelf instead of having like point of view shots. You can physically see me shop while I'm in the store. And then it also has like this magnet thing that you can put it on your shirt, on your person, so you can get a better point of view shot. And yeah, so again, I'm still playing around with those two, but I am leaning more towards the Insta360 Ultra, if I'm not mistaken, because it does have 4K capability. The only negative drawback that I'm seeing about that camera is that within like a few minutes it shuts down, because I don't think it has like an internal fan or anything like that. I think that might be my biggest issue. But when I'm out and about, I don't constantly record. Like, I do a lot of record stop, because I don't like all the extra unnecessary things when I'm out and about. So I think that's what I'm leaning towards. And of course, whenever that happens, I will bring you along for that. I'm not sure when that's going to happen. I'm hoping and that I can make that investment before the summer, before I start really like traveling and doing things. I know last year was supposed to be my year of like traveling and getting out and all the things, and I'm making a promise to myself that that's what I'm doing this year. Absolutely. I traveled last year. I did a few different things last year. I didn't bring you all along for everything, but like I know I took you home with me. I took you to the baseball game with me. And I don't know what else I did last year, honestly. Last year was like a blur. 2025 was like But anyway, 2026 is definitely looking up. It's looking better. It's looking promising. It's looking like it's looking like a year of restoration and redemption. So I'm just looking forward to more growth in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, getting to know God more, building that relationship with Him. And if anything, I pray that this reaches someone to declutter your space, because it definitely helps you keep a clear mind when you don't hold on to things. And yes, I think that's it for now. Because as y'all know, like I already pack light anyway. I never hoard a lot of things. I don't like a lot of things, and that's just me. I've always been that way. So yeah, and this isn't for me to like go shopping and to buy new things, although like I said, I want to get some basics, but outside of that, like, and I'm not a big shopper, you guys know that, like I usually shop like when I need something, like if I'm going somewhere particular and I need to wear a particular thing, or if I don't have something to wear to whatever event or function that I'm going to, that's when I go shopping. Like I'm not a shopaholic. Not my thing. I'm not an over consumer. Yes, so that's it for me decluttering my clothes and my shoes. And like I said, in the future we will declutter my coat closet / storage closet. And yes, now I've got to clean up the space. I need to sweep, mop, wipe down my surfaces, remake my bed, and that's pretty much it. That should probably take me 30 minutes, maybe an hour. I also need to wash dishes. So yes, let's wrap this up now because I've been talking too much. This segment alone is 18 minutes. So let's see how much I can chop and screw this. What's up, y'all? It's your girl T. It is Sunday after Sunday service. I'm back home. I'm rocking my Carolina tee because if you know, you know. They beat Duke yesterday. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Anyway, I'm always going to rep the home team. We Tar Heels around here. Anyway, I actually just came on to close the vlog out just because I didn't take y'all with me to church, and it's Super Bowl Sunday. I'm going to be chilling with some friends, watching the game, and I'm just not gonna bring y'all along for that. I'm going to be present and I'm going to enjoy it. So yes, I'm not even like, there's no one that I want to win. Like this is the most Super Bowl weekend game, whatever. Like it just does not feel the same. I will say I watched the flag football game yesterday and it did not hit the same. That game was so boring, so dry. No one came with the anything. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I hope y'all enjoyed the vlog. May this be your sign to clean out your clutter, your junk, whatever you're not wearing. Let it go. Stop holding on to it. And I'm gonna go. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.